And then maybe one other funny story is we went down to Atlanta Supercross in '09, right? And we had two I had two '09 pretty much brand new KX 450Fs in the back of my F350. And we'd been to a few Supercrosses and arena crosses that year, and we always park valet in the parking garage, right? And it was full. So I had to park across the street from the Marriott it was in a public parking space, but it was well lit, and it was had cameras, and there was like a concert bus across the street with armed guards and stuff. I thought, man, I'm good. And even went out at midnight to check on it. I come back the next morning at like 7 or 8 a.m. My whole truck's gone.
Oh,
Bikes, man. I thought I'd been towed. I called every tow yard, in the place, and I ended up getting to see it on camera. They got in my truck and drove away in my whole truck, dude. I had like knee braces and Liat. These are when like the Liat neck braces just came out, and like they took my whole truck, both bikes, all the gear, my school books, everything, and they ended up ditching the truck on the side of the road the next day. But I never saw the bikes or all the gear again. Remember Geico. Geico wrote me a check for like $90. And
what?
yeah, they wouldn't cover anything that wasn't bolted down, and they
Yeah.
would only cover up the $90 of stuff in the truck. And I remember thinking, dude, I think I had sunglasses in that truck that were worth more than $90. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's something. And I haven't been back to Atlanta for a Supercross since. Like,
Yeah, those bikes were in somebody's basement getting spray painted with a black rattle can within, an hour of them getting a hold of your truck.
for
I tell you
sure,
what,
dude.
that is something that's just like sickening to
Yep.
most people in the sport, I think. And I know anytime I see that on social media where somebody's post up a thing about a bike being stolen, especially in our area, I make sure to share that as soon as I can because I haven't had that happen to me personally, but I have seen it. Friends of mine, really
Yeah.
close friends of mine. Two quick stories. One of our local pro guys, Ryan Eccles, he actually works for GNCC now. He had a YZ250F in the bed of his truck right here in Fairmont that got stolen, and I think it was like Tuesday before the snowshoe GNCC. This thing got stolen, and we scoured all over the county trying to find it, and there was rumors of it being seen in a riding area up our way. So I know him and old John Meltdown Melton went there to see if they could find it, and the guy comes riding up to him on it and says, "Hey, you guys want to buy a 250F for $1,000? I need some money."
Oh
So they
my
knocked the
god.
guy off the bike, zip tied his hands behind his back, and threw him in the bed of the Ford Ranger and drove him to the police station. And
Wow.
that 250F was so rad because from here in Fairmont to where that riding area is about 17 miles of just straight 2-lane blacktop. So I remember we drug that thing back to Dad's shop, just did a quick maintenance over it as fast as we could to get the thing ready for the snowshoe GNCC, and Ryan actually got second in the pro lights class on that thing. And there was a little story with that called "Ride It Like You Stole It." So that was always
Yeah,
a
that's
good
a
time.
happy ending.
Yeah, and then our buddy Fred, his boy Mikey,
Yeah.
guy in Akron, Ohio, wanted to buy his 250F, and basically it was a stage deal where he brought the bike to a certain location, they unloaded it, had a couple $100 bills stuck in an envelope, the rest of it was fake, and the kid rode off with it and had people opening up doorways of alleys and
Yep.
everything else, and he was gone. So
Yep.
Yep.
it's unfortunate, man. Hate to
Seems like
see
it's getting worse too.
It is.
it is.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. I got no tolerance for theft, and yeah, I think you're right. It's just getting worse.